I've not recorded in for the last 1 week or even more than 1 week, so I'm going to have to get my momentum back right now. So let's say, hey guys, your boy 4ID, and I'm back again with another episode of 4ID Talks. Today we're going to be talking about, well, the fact that I've not been online and why I haven't been online. And one of the main reasons for that is because I took on an art job that was really a big challenge. Like, it was something that I never thought I would do. And it's not just because of the size, it's because of a couple of factors, just like the fact that, number one, I was asked to do a life-size painting. And I wouldn't say it was like a crazy life-size painting, but at the same time I was asked to do a life-size painting of a portrait, but a standing portrait of somebody. And actually they asked me to do this along with two other paintings for, let's say, 4 straight days, or I think between Monday and Thursday, or between Monday and Friday, but I ended up delivering it on Saturday, so I finished it within 5 days. And one of the main things that happened was I really couldn't stop myself to just say, let me record or let me make any video. And even then, I wasn't really online, I wasn't really doing much. And I think that was one of the problems I want to talk about now, which is not an advice. It's not an advice for anybody. It's kind of a problem for me. And that's like the tunnel vision issue. Like, I have a problem of whenever I have something to do, I just focus directly on that thing. Like, I don't really have the multitasking ability of doing so many things at once. And so I just end up trashing every other thing just to make sure that something actually works. And I don't know what it is, but in this day and age, for me, I feel like that's something that I always have an issue with, because I find it very hard to focus. I find it very hard to focus on 10 different things at a time, and so I have to cut out every other thing. And so I think throughout the work ended up coming out pretty good. It wasn't like as crazy as I would have wanted it to be because of the amount of time that I had, but I ended up surprising myself because of that time. Like, the fact that I could achieve that within that space of time, that was very mind-blowing for me, because when I thought about the fact that whether I could do it or not, it felt like there's no way you can achieve this. But then, even when I did it, I'm not sure, I think I did it to prove myself, but I'm not sure I'm going to take on something like that again, because I can realize how many things it's made me miss out on. Like, I wasn't posting as often, I wasn't recording, I wasn't online, I wasn't making my own artwork, I wasn't even sketching. And so all through these days, I would just wake up in the morning, take up a brush and start painting. Wake up in the morning, take up a brush and start painting. Like, paint, or wake up, paint, eat, sleep. Wake up, paint, eat, sleep. I wasn't even going outside. And so when it's ended up finishing, like, now that it's done, I've just been thinking, like, aside the payment and the fact that I now know I can do that, which is the only thing, I don't really think the payment was something that I was so crazy about. But besides that, I feel like I'm so mesmerized at myself that I could actually do something like that. Like, it was me trying to prove myself to myself. So I wasn't really trying to prove myself to anyone else. I just wanted to know that, oh, can you try this? Can you actually achieve this? And I did, and that was like a very beautiful thing for me. And so now we're back to talking about our art process. I'm actually creating something right now. You can see that at the back. I'm actually working on something, but I normally do like mostly digital paintings, because that doesn't really take so much time from me. That doesn't really take as much effort for me to do. But now, because I've been trying to do something new, I've been trying to achieve some other new things, I think it makes sense for me to try out painting. One of the beautiful things about painting in particular is the fact that it outlives you, and also it's not just in a digital space. That's one of them. And another thing is that with the AI evolution right now, there's been a lot of people asking me, like, is your work AI, is your work this? And I don't really have a proof The only proof I have is the process, and many people have been saying like a lot of video reviews on in YouTube about TikTok videos and TikTok art celebrities who have been bypassing those processes and showing wrong processes about their artworks, even when they're not actually making the work. Maybe they can create an AI video, an AI picture, and then act as if, or cover it up and act as if they've been the one painting it all along, or just erase some of the paintings and act as if they've been the one painting it. So it's very hard for me to show people that my work is actually a digital painting and not an AI generated work. So I'm trying to maybe do a hybrid kind of thing where I sketch, like hybrid is 2, right? But this is 3. I don't know what that is, like a trigrid or something. But where I sketch, I paint, I sketch, paint digitally, and also paint traditionally. So I wanted to do all of these things. Not at the same time. I will also try as much as possible to space them out in a way where it doesn't really affect my workflow, it doesn't really affect my process, or it doesn't really affect my schedule, because whatever I did throughout the week, I don't know what I call it last week. Today is Sunday. The day I'm recording this is actually on a Sunday, so I don't know whether it's what was I talking about? Sorry. Anyways, so right now I'm going to be going on to the next topic, and that is create like you're a drug dealer. So if you're willing to listen to that, this is just an introductory process. I'm just explaining why I wasn't around. So if you're willing to listen to that, go on to the next video, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll be back again. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, watch the other videos. I'm sure this is not enough reason for you to subscribe to this channel, but if you're willing to actually subscribe, just check out the other videos, share those videos, like them, and like this one as well. I didn't just do this for anything. So thank you very much for listening again, and I'll see you next time. Peace.